Okay, so yes, I have on my glasses and I can't read the recipe, but I have to wear glasses to see it. This is the recipe I sent you, and we are going to make Mexican street corn. So maybe some of you mamas know how to do this. I am not familiar. I did try it the other day with frozen corn on the cob, and I tried to cook it in an iron skillet because my grill is broken and it got nice and done on the outside, but the inside was still cold, so it was a little off. All right, so let's look at our ingredients. We need 6 ears of corn. I have 2 ears of corn, which we have to shuck. And it says we need a 1/2 cup of mayonnaise, so I've got mayonnaise out. Chili powder. Ooh, I don't have chili powder. Let me get my chili powder. Okay, here we go. Chili powder. And it says we need, I think it's cotija cheese, but I couldn't find that. So I got queso fresco, which I know we studied they use this in South America a lot. And a lot of Hispanics use this. So I thought we would try that. And then it says fresh chopped cilantro. I have cilantro in my bag that we can chop. And lime wedges for serving. So here's my limes. Alright, so I have all my ingredients out. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pan. And I'm going to line it with foil. Alright, so we are in the kitchen cooking. Alright, so I got my pan. You hear that foil rattling? And I've got my pan lined with foil. Alright. You can see it? Lined with foil. Now I'm going to get a little cup. And I'm going to melt some butter in this cup because I want to butter my corn before I put it in the oven. So I've got my oven that's on broil. Alright, so I'm going to get some butter. Probably just need a little bit. And I'm going to put this up in the microwave. Did you hear all that clacking around? I wished I could show you everything. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to shuck corn. Alright, so I'm going to pull this out. I keep old grocery bags so I can peel and chop in them. So I'm just going to put this down. And I'm going to shuck this corn. Shucking is when you remove the silk. You see the silk? And this is the husk. When they pick the corn, it's growing on the corn plant. There's a tall corn plant, and they just go through there and they chong, chong, chong. Because we've raised corn before, and I remember how that is, how you have to pick it. All right, so what you want to do is you want to split it, and you want to grab some of that silk. It's not gross. It's like corn hair. And pull it off with the husk, and that'll pull it off of the corn better. All right, and then just pull it. Oh, and it comes right off. I love shucking corn. You can tell I'm a country girl. I am not much on the city, for sure. All right, so it's got little hairs on it, so I'm going to pull those off. And you can have a brush. We used to have Mama called it a vegetable brush. And we would just, would go over the corn. But this corn is not real stringy. So I'm just going to pull them off with my hands. As you can see, looks pretty good. So I'm going to lay that one on the pan. Oh my. Oh shoot. You know what? I forgot I had some hamburgers thawing in the oven. So wow. Yeah. They're starting to cook. Yay, yummy. Alright. Set those over there. You should always check your oven before you turn it on. Alright, now we're going to shuck the next one. Alright, so I'm going to grab the silks. I'm just going to pull it off. Okay. I'm going to grab the silk. I'm going to pull it off. Alright, put that in my garbage bag. Here, let me just put my garbage bag over here so y'all can watch the process. Alright, so I've got little silkies. I got to pull them off. It's just so fun to me to grow food, and you harvest it, and you put it in your freezer or you can it, and you know that you raised it, and you provided for your family just from seed to the dirt, and then you get a harvest. Alright, it's got a little bit of shuck right there. Okay. I think we've got all the little silkies off. All right, beautiful ear of corn. Look at that. All right, now I'm going to throw this in the garbage because I'm done with this. All right, get my butter out of the microwave. I've got my melted butter. Let's see if I can just set this right here. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I think I'm going to get a spoon. I had a brush, but I don't know what happened to my brush. My brush got lost. Let's turn it this way. Turn it down a little bit. Can you see that? And I'm just going to spoon this butter over the corn. I want it really buttery because that will help it brown. When you put fat on something, that's when it'll brown. And it tastes so yummy. All right, I can just roll that corn around in that butter, and I'll butter the other one. Up and down, up and down. A little bit more. Roll that corn around in that butter, and I just have a little bit more, so I'm just going to drizzle it on there. Ooh, lots of butter. That will be yummy. All right, wash my hand off. Some soap. Okay, now it says preheat the grill or the grill pan to medium-high. Grill the corn, turning often until slightly charred, about 10 minutes. So I think I'm going to put the broiler on low because I don't have a grill that works right now. My grill's not working. All right, so corn's going in the oven. And we will turn on the light. All right, now come back up. Got little corn silks on my computer screen. And I'm going to brush them off. Okay, so now we're going to make the topping. Brush corn with a layer of mayonnaise and sprinkle with chili powder, cajita, and cilantro. Serve warm with lime wedges. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to chop the cilantro first. So I have my little bag of cilantro. I got my cutting board. I'm going to turn my screen back down so you can watch my hands. And cilantro is a Mexican leaf. It's very strong tasting, and you don't want the stems, so just throw the stems out. You just want the top portion of it. At least that's what we like. So I've got some leaves there. I'm going to throw these stems in the trash can. And I'm going to get my chopping knife. Which is this knife. It's good for chopping. Here we go. Put it all in a little pile. Scrape it all back in a pile and go the other way. You don't want it real finely chopped because you don't want it to be in the tiny smooshed pieces. And that's probably pretty good. See how that is? Alright, so now we got our cilantro chopped. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is close our cilantro. We're going to get mayonnaise. It says a half a cup of mayonnaise. So let me get a half a cup measuring cup. And this is my 1/2 measuring cup. I'm going to put my mayonnaise in here. Okay. So measure carefully because we want our ingredients to be correct. Got a little bit too much, and I'll just put that back in the jar. All right. Done with the mayo. Get my little cup. Put it in here. All right, I'm gonna put that in the sink. All right, now I'm gonna sprinkle my chili powder. It says sprinkle it on the corn, but what I'm gonna do is sprinkle it in my mayonnaise. So just sprinkle however much you like. I wouldn't sprinkle a whole lot at first because you can always sprinkle more on the corn. And stir that up. That looks yummy. All right, now we're gonna check on this corn. So I'm gonna get my pot holder. See my pretty pot holder? As you can see, it's not browning yet. And it just really doesn't even feel that warm yet. So maybe I should put it back on high. All right, let's see. Let's broil on high. I'm gonna time it for 5 minutes. 5:00, start. Now in 5 minutes, we'll check it again. All right, this is the queso fresco. Let me turn this back up. So I'm gonna open it. I guess I'm gonna have to need some scissors, use some scissors. Get back where you can see me. Let's see if this will open it. Ah. So it looks like this. So it looks like we'll be able to crumble that. All right, I'm just gonna set that right there, put my scissors back up. The next thing I need to do, it said we need lime wedges for serving. So I'm gonna get 1 lime, and you always need to wash your fruits and vegetables before you use them. Okay, I'm gonna dry it off. Then I'm going to cut it up. And put my queso fresco right there. So this is a really easy recipe. You could probably do it by yourself, except you might need some help with a knife, or you might be able to handle it. I'm gonna get a smaller knife for cutting this up. Slice the lime in half. I'm gonna keep my fingers out of the way of the blade because I don't want to get cut. All right, I'm gonna put this one face down. You see it's got a white line right there? I'm gonna cut on that white line. It's like it's already drawn for me. And then I'm gonna cut it one more time. This is something you'll probably need help with because you don't wanna slip, because you have to press down kind of hard to cut the lime. Keep your fingers out of the way. And then you have thin little wedges. All right, so I'm gonna put these in a little dish. Dish. It's so cute. Put my lime wedges in here, and I'll slice my next one. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave that one that size. All right, so I got a lot of little lime wedges. We've got cilantro. We've got our mayonnaise and chili mixed up. And we've got our queso fresco. So I'm gonna move this out of the way. I'll tinfoil back up. And as you are cooking, you can always start cleaning up. So I'm done with my chili powder. I'm done with my mayonnaise. I'm done with my cilantro. I'm gonna start putting all of this away while my corn is cooking. Mayonnaise in the jar, in the door. Cilantro with the veggies that taste really strong. The strong one. Put my chili powder back in my pantry. All right, now let's see. We've got butter. I put the lid on the butter. Put up the limes. They're gonna be looking good. Butter goes on the top shelf. Limes go with the fruit. All right, it's down to 1 minute. Doesn't look brown yet, so I'm just gonna wait for that to beep. Oh, this is neat. All right, I think I'm through with this recipe because it says brush corn with a layer of mayonnaise. I'm gonna put this right up here, right above my cabinet, right there, so I can see it. I think I'm through with my glasses. I'll put them back over here. All right, so now we just gotta wait on this corn and we're gonna do some eating. I'm gonna actually try it. So I hope that you will try this because it's really easy. If you have frozen corn, I know I tried it in that skillet and it didn't work, so I would suggest that you bring it to room temperature first maybe, or boil it, whichever you prefer. If you put it on the grill, I think you probably need to thaw it first. All right, we've got 12 seconds counting. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm gonna cut the timer off and I'm gonna get the corn out. Ooh, look. Let me show you. We've got some little toasty tops. Can you see it? This one is brown and that one's brown. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll them to the back side. I'm gonna let them broil on that side. So this is on high. It is taking, like it said, it would take 7 to 10 minutes. So I'm gonna put on 3 minutes. Timer, 3, 0, 0, start. Okay, because 3 minutes plus 5 minutes is 8 minutes, and it says 7 to 10, so we'll check it again. Usually once the oven gets hot and the corn is already hot, usually it'll brown faster. The longer it stays in there, the faster it gets. Ah! Oh, that scared me, sorry. Everything is happening. When I open up the oven, we have a fire, we call it fire alarm, that's just right over there in the dining room. And every time we open up the oven when we are broiling or when we're cooking pizza, the alarm goes off. It's heat sensitive, so we just have to put up with it and go over there and fan it with a towel. All right, we've got 1 minute gone. I'm just gonna take a quick peek. Oh, it is starting to brown a little bit. So I'm gonna open this oven up. Roll this corn over just a little bit. All right, I rolled it over so it'd get on the side that it hadn't browned yet. You want to kind of keep watching it. Don't just wait for your timer to go off, because if it's browning faster when you open the stove up, what's going to be happening? It's going to be burning. Then you can't enjoy it. So check it before your beeper goes off. I'm going to let it go 1 more minute and then I'm going to check it again. And I have a light on. Really can't see in there though. All right, it's almost 1 more minute. We've just got a few more seconds. Oh, the smoke alarm! This is a rather exciting moment in my house. All right, I turned on the vent. Maybe that'll help. Sometimes that helps. 2, 1 minute. All right. Oh yes, it looks done. I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna turn off the oven. Cancel. All right, turn off the timer. All right, this smells like popcorn. All right, look at that. Let me get the cord out of the way. I can't get it to where you can see it. Get this cord behind the computer. All right, do you see it? It's all toasty and brown. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put the mayonnaise on there. Mayonnaise has got a lot of fat in it too, so it's gonna melt. I'm gonna get a plate, put it on a plate. Mayonnaise is supposed to make it tangy. Ouch, that's hot. All right, get it all covered. Okay, pick it up. Ah, it's hot. Now I'm gonna move my pan. Because I put foil in it, I can just take the foil out. All right, now we're gonna put some of this cheese on here. Ooh, that looks so yummy. Oh my goodness, this is looking good. Alright, I'm gonna put a little cilantro on there. Oh, looks like a picture. You know what, my oven is off. So you don't want to put a plate under the roller, but my oven is off, so I'm gonna melt that cheese just a little bit. So I'm gonna stick it in there for just a second. Get back up where you can see me. I am fixing to try this Mexican corn. I wish we were together so we could do this together. All right. Just gonna let it sit in there for just a minute and see if it'll melt that cheese just a little bit. And then I'm gonna take a lime and I'm gonna squirt the lime on there. I've got a lot of mayonnaise, so you might not want to mix up that mayonnaise. Or maybe I should put more mayonnaise on it. I don't know. But it's a lot of mayonnaise left over. A big mix. Ah, this looks so good. So you can see it. Alright, I'm going to squirt some lime on it. Okay, now I'm going to eat it. Alright, now you have to not laugh at Miss Amy because you know corn just gets all over your face and in your teeth, so you have to not laugh. I got to get a napkin. Alright, here's my napkin. That is very good. That is delicious. Very tasty. Alright, I hope that you will make some Mexican corn with your family. And I think I should have put a little more chili powder. So I'm going to sprinkle a little more on there because I can't really taste it. And I'm going to squirt a little more lime on there too. So you fix it up as spicy as you want, or if you don't like spicy, you don't have to. And I hope that you enjoy it.